We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Uh-oh. Water seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. Gotta get them out of here. I'd better go meet up with Lynn. A lot of junk here. I better hurry over to Lynn. It's not safe to stay here, and I just don't have the power to stop that water from coming in. Was any of this... Oh, operate. The lights went out, but this machine apparently still works. Unfortunately, I guess it won't run for very long, but maybe I can use the movement to help me create a path. Okay, the fans up top I don't think are going to do anything. I think we did a pretty good job. SOS with the flashlight. Lynn. Camilla, you're awake. How do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you. Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Camilla! Oh, Missile, you're here. Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what should we do? We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel should be along any second. I knew Sissy would come. And Missy is here too. I'm so happy everybody's going to be with me now. She's dead. Camilla! Miss Camilla! I'll get you out of here. If it's the last thing I do. Oh, I think I'm going to cry. Or whimper, as the case may be. I'd better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here before it's too late. Sissel, do you remember what SOS means? Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Sissel, he's here. What if it was just a faulty flashlight? Up you go. I mean, I feel like Lynn really should have started to get moving as soon as she could. But I guess waiting for the ghost that can save your life is a good option. I'm glad you're here, Sissel. Sorry for the wait. Looks like this room is going to fill up with water fast. We'd better get out that door as quick as we can. We won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure is too great already. I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here. So the only way out of here is up, huh? Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. Ladder. Look at that glove that I can probably possess. Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Good idea. Let's try. Oh, and by the way, yes? I can't swim. Neither can Camilla. Don't you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry up, please? Swimming's gonna be the least of our worries at the moment. Oh. I didn't think that would actually do anything. Okay, this probably would do the trick. Missile's not technically with us right now. You did it, Sissel, thanks. It's probably more convenient to just say that missile powers can't work if it's not part of solving the puzzle, so fair enough. Eek! She's dead! What was that? Looks like water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about. Oh, the flashlight! Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore. Hey, don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know, you can fix it with your powers. Okay, now that's just taking things too far, is it? I guess it's just me being, or I don't like being used. Oh, hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something? That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. Now all we have to do is get to that door and we're safe. Eek, flashlight's dead. I'm dead. I was in the flashlight. Okay. Things are getting a little intense, aren't they? That seemed painful. This didn't kill her. Ow. What happened now? It looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now, as if the latter could be true. What now? The water sure is rising fast. Come on. We'll just have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. Missile? Wanna help a bro out? Well, I think I see a familiar flame over there. Yeah, I just was like asleep, I guess. Sissel, there you are. How's it going? Not great. How's it going? I'd say it was going pretty badly. Why weren't you following us? You do understand how dangerous the situation is, don't you? Of course, after all, just ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath. Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies? Of course! I don't know if we have, an actual time limit. Absolutely have no idea if moving these is going to do anything for us. Well, maybe up there. Make it a big fan. I don't think has... I don't know what I'm doing. Oh lord, I don't know what I'm doing. All of those are broken, so I don't know if moving them really helps me with anything. There's so many things I can switch around. Can I... No, that doesn't count. Okay, so maybe my main goal should be to see if we can move Sissel. He didn't seem like he had anywhere he could go. Okay, Sissel, what do we do? I'm ready. Here's a little doggy who's raring to go after his rest. We have to create a path that will get Len up to the top and fast, so we look for anything and everything we can move and try things out. How about if we tip the whole submarine? If we could do that, there wouldn't be any problem. Well, in any case, I'm ready and raring to go. Okay, maybe I should just... I guess let things play out and see where she goes. Her answer is to go nowhere. Again, I don't... Oh, she's giving Sissel time to actually move, though. Go up is easier said than done when I'm holding Camilla. I know, we're gonna try to create a path for you somehow. The water just keeps on rising, please hurry. Oh, and by the way, did I ever tell you? You can't swim, neither can Camilla? Oops, already said that, didn't I? Okay, well, good luck! Alright, well, eventually she moved me somewhere I can be effective. So we'll have to just see what Sissel can control and what that's gonna actually mean for these fans and the pipes. Set the torpedo off. Okay, we can operate the thing. These pistons sticking out right in front of me, it's almost like they're taunting me. Maybe it's a challenge. It might be just thing you can climb. It might be just that thing you can climb them. If I wasn't holding Camilla, I could probably do it easily. Sissel, you're not telling Miss Lynn to leave poor Miss Camilla behind, are ya? Could you just be quiet for a minute, Missile? These pistons sure do look like they could be used to our advantage. Okay, I get it. I get it. I feel like I got kind of close with a lot of them. I need to, like... I don't want to waste time. Maybe not close. Maybe close. I think switch these and switch those, and that might do it. Nope. This piston's sticking out right in front of me. It's almost like autonomy. Doubt they're gonna do that, Miss Lynn. Looks like how much the piston's thrust out is related to how large the fans are. Hey, Sissel, my arms are full, but my legs are free. Yep, I know. Okay, so in order to do that, you need 3 different sizes of fans. So the problem is that we have the... Uh-oh, the water is still rising. It's up to my knees. And it's freezing cold. Just hold on. We better create a path fast. Hang in there, Lynn. Thanks, Missile. At least you got my back when Sissel doesn't. Before I do anything, let's switch those. Because I need that small one. I didn't realize I had the medium one, so that's my bad. Now we can do this. This is what I get for preemptively pressing these buttons without a care in the world. And it should be that simple, right? Look how simple. There, how about that? Wow, this is great. You made a staircase for me. You better hurry. I don't think that water is going to wait for you. God, can you imagine how much water is in her boots? I think I would just give up now. Man, it really just started to book it up, didn't it? Okay, so I'm assuming the pipes mainly have to do with making sure that she doesn't get steamed. Now the steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? And there's no way to go around either. Think you can do something? Of course we can. We have to. I don't think Sissel can actually go anywhere right now. Okay, so these ones I think need to be switched. Look at this, if I swap the pipes, yeah, I know, it changes how the steam comes out. Oh, I get it, because the cracks in each pipe are different, right? So each pipe sprays out the steam in a different way, eh? But that'll come in handy. Nope. I wonder how these, like, emergency lights are gonna get involved. Not the best I can do. Apparently not. None of these are, maybe if I talk to Lynn, I don't know. I can't really do anything with the valve. Darn this thing called water. Look what it's done. Huh? Just a second ago it was chilling me to the bone, and now it's hitting me as steam hot enough to melt a person. My boots and my coat are soaking wet. Water just pours out of them when I move. See, that's what I said. How dare that water treat you like that? Here, let me lap it all up for you. You'd better not, Missile. It's salt water. Sounds like she's starting to get crabby. Achoo! Okay, I'm working on it. Can I do anything down here? Transformer, that's not gonna help me. I wonder if I can operate this again to get myself up. Seems like that might be the option. If only I could get there. There we go. There we go. Honestly, me turning this valve is probably going to make it so the other one doesn't have any steam coming from. Yeah, and then that would make it safe, but I have to switch the, Here comes the water again. Oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you. No, Missile, it's too salty. I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so he can't drink it, and also you're gonna die. Whatever, just do something about the steam. Leave it to me, Miss Lynn. Thanks, Missile. Always thinking Missile and not Sizzle, so by closing... Okay, I've shut off the steam flow from that first pipe. So then we can switch these ones out. That will have a lot less steam, and that should do the trick. There, how does that look? It looks great. All that horrible steam is cleared out of the way, although the pipe is going to be scorching hot still. Okay, it's not far now. Try and move forward. Ouch! We gotta get that hook down. Look up there. If I can just make it to that door, we can escape. Now, how in the world am I gonna get up there? Don't yell at me. If you want to yell, you can yell at me. Missile. How can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it? I think you just did. Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with. Yes, something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top with. Hey, are you being sarcastic? I don't... Let's see where we can get Sissel to go. Because he's going to be the one that can pull things. We can't get him... I have no idea how helpful that's going to be. Open. Wait, how did I end up over here? I actually have no idea. Was I the light? Was Missile able to switch lights? Who am I? I'm Missile, right? I'm Missile now. How did I get so turned around on that? This just gets me here. Open the door. If I can get this door open, Lynn can escape. I can't budge it. Must be stuck or something. Guess we'll have to wait for Lynn to use her miraculous power on it. But first, we have to get her up here. Well, that was simple enough. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Okay, raise away. Yahoo! Can I help? Sorry, can't do it. Open it, hurry. Is that any way to ask for something? Can't imagine what else I could possibly do to... It's no use, I can't budge it, it must be stuck. Oh no! No! This way! Who said that? The Super Claw! What happened? What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea, but I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up to find a single ray of light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. Cecil doesn't know what a torpedo is, but he sure can be poetic. Got so many things. Save that game. Gotta see what happens next. Alright, who was the Claw? The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the ocean. There is water. Carry the water? Lin and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. But at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. The claw. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? Eek! Robot man! I see you've managed to survive, Detective. Hey, you're... Excuse my appearance, I seem to have lost my body. I like how extra he is by moving the gears. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lin all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course, what else would explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. Now I want bigger revenge on the other guy. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who in the world are you? Sissel, look at you. What happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all the way to... I like that he still has his glasses on, though. Very cool. All this way tonight, trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel. My name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon. Who you are. And who I am, too. What? Still has a giant claw. The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. I'm you, the player! Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. Oh, that's nice to put Camilla on the little pillow. They got us good. It's all over for the submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had to deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Timsik fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. Well, I think I can put two and two together. I like how big revenge is. I know it's just so it can fit in the box, and since it's one word, it... whatever. The power effects. Well, I mean, we go back in time and we move to objects, so two powers make sense. These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. And I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. Oh, missiles here too. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects. And in my case, swapping objects. Exactly. Apparently there are individuals... I would love it if he just freaked out for a minute, like, oh my god, there's a dog here? Exactly. Apparently there are individual differences in the powers we get. And it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. But now you're a robot man. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation. That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? On that day, 10 years ago. A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart, and I died. So of course I've received special powers. Hey, wait a minute. Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right. That's why he didn't have powers the first time we saw him. He happened to die in the crater itself. I feel like that should give him like a bunch of radiation. That's like a full meteor. Aren't the Temsec remnants still right there in that park at the bottom of the ocean crater? You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. What could that mean, though? Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think the time effect is centered around the theme of death. The theme. Not like a concept, just thematically. But it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite. One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? Oh, this is all so strange and confusing, I can't take it all in. Lynn, we've been dealing with this concept for a while now. Makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? He's like alive dead. Like, I don't know. That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? That's wild. My body's... Why'd I say buddy? My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? I just simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me. Ever since that incident in the park, my body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel. So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. You think that would be great? Why do you want revenge for that? Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Go back to our lives. No, I don't care about the cooperation. Our lives? Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped. Well, they kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know. They had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsec. They played you like a damn fiddle, fake Cecil, real Cecil. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanela and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsec fragments, and here I am, doing everything I can. I only know 2 songs, but they had one more final target. You, detective. Me? I mean, you know too much, right? I can't imagine there's much other reason. If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I guess that's fair too. I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking the hostage. That's still so stupid. Oh, okay. But I was just a little kid playing in the park, like kids do. You idiot. Yeah, I guess my revenge plan was a little silly, wasn't it? Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, and you'd become a detective looking into Jowd's case. Tonight, I invited you to be a quiet spot on the edge of town. I invited you to a quiet spot in town. It was a trap, you see. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me. I want to know exactly what he said to pantomime like that. Phew. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. I guess the movements were a little too, like, slow and precise. The shaking I always thought was just like she didn't want to shoot. She was thinking about it but didn't want to, but it was outright just possession. Your subconscious resisted me, such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The Prime Minister seemed to have some issues. Justice Minister, I keep calling him the Prime Minister. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. I like how he leaned on the fence too, so he wouldn't, the body wouldn't fall over quite yet. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan anyway. But then the other guys, the other country had other plans and sent nearsighted Larry here. I forgot his name. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. Yeah, I guess he was there to see it. Was he Ray? That would be weird if he was Ray. I showed up. So obviously he would have known because he saw all that happen. I was supposed to meet up with them after that. But then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Aha, the inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back no matter what. That inspector caused me to no end of trouble. But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Timsik meteorite. The fact that you were there, because you were looking into the Joud case. Okay, yeah, sniffing where you shouldn't have sniffed. They thought you would find out about Timsik sooner or later, and you did! I like how we're just casually having this conversation in the sinking sub. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for water pressure to crush the submarine. Ain't that fun? Oh no! There are no cores that link from here to the water surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and there are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for the submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. You what? This feeling, cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine, sinking slowly towards the bottom of the ocean. This must be how you felt all along. Yeah, but I don't know, man. You could still kind of talk to people, right? Camilla? Lynn? Are we gonna die? Camilla, is it true we're stuck here? What? Oh, If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Timsik fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute! The tracking device! Do you have the thing? Yes, we do. Glad Joud doesn't have it. This will tell us where Detective Joud is. That present from the inspector in white. That's right, Detective Joud told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there? We should be able to figure something out between the three of us with our powers, right, Miss Lynn? Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. It looks like Detective Joud is our last hope. Come on, let's get started. Well, I kind of get the idea with the torpedo, I think. Surprised they kind of want to just casually say it and not put more effort into telling us what the deal is, but I get the idea. The grapes! I wanted to drop the grapes. Torpedo room, huh? There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out. Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room. Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow Detective Joud up, but something like that. We'll climb up to the torpedo room too. Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there then. Engine room was where we were before, so I don't think there's really anything we need to do there. And obviously the plan was to use a torpedo. I'm surprised Missile figured that out. Looks like the torpedo can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me. I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. How do you know how to do that? Did you read about it in the book? I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck! Missile. Help me out here. What will happen to these 2 ladies? I think that's up to us and our powers. What? This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength, Missile? Me? Of course I will. Count on it. God, that kind of is annoying that we had to talk to Missile to get him working. That seems like that's something we have to work with. Switching those around. Turn the valve. I did it. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable. I'll set on this end too. But something's odd. What is it? The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened. I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. Right, okay, hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you. Okay, thanks. Okay, I guess we won't bring the missile with us. I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head towards the command room where Detective Jowd is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room. Okay, got it. Then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Yeah, how much time do we have? Okay, come on, Missile. Missile. Missile? I'm sorry, I can't go. What? I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it. Missile. I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel. I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. Yeah, but what can you do, Missile? I want you to go, Missile. What? But Miss Lynn? You staying here won't change our fate. Yeah, Missile. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen, and that's our only hope. And that has to be the only reason why there's 2 cores on the missile or torpedo. What if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla. I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Miss Camilla! I love how quick Missile moves. That's a good boy, Missile. That's a good missile. Yes, it is. That's a good missile. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw the switch. We're ready. Sissel? Yes? We never found out who you really were. That doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective. We're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile? That's right, we promise, little lady. Of course we will! I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes then. Good luck, friend. Oh boy, sure sounds like we're hitting the end game now, baby.